Eddie Garcia was born on May 2, 1929 in Sorsogon City, Sorsogon, to Antonio Garcia and Vicenta Verches. Eddie Garcia spent his early life in the municipality of Juban. He served with the Philippine Scouts right after World War II and was stationed as a military policeman in Okinawa, Japan before joining show business. Garcia had always been private on his personal life, viewing his acting profession and private life as separate. He lived a relatively simple life without any luxury cars and expensive equipment. Throughout his career, he had been known for his professionalism, and evaded intrigues and controversies linking him to any of his fellow co-stars. Marichu Masada, a film producer, described Garcia as a disciplined and independent person, carrying things on his own without needing assistants or managers despite being popular. Garcia had a wife who died of cancer in 1995. He had 3 children, a daughter who died of a heart attack when she was 39 and 2 sons, one died in a motorcycle accident at the age of 22. Garcia also lived with partner Lilibeth Lagman Romero for 33 years. He was the stepfather of one Pac-Man party list representative Mikey Romero. His family was among the descendants of Spanish settlers. Garcia said that he originally had aspirations to be a soldier. Acting is just a job. It's an honest way to make a living. Beyond acting, he was also passionate about target shooting as a sport. He was a skilled marksman, having once been a trained soldier. Garcia also campaigned for the AKO Bical's party list representation in the House of Representatives in the 2019 elections as the regional group's primary endorser. Garcia maintained a healthy lifestyle through exercise, vitamin supplements, and healthy diet, stressing he preferred fish and vegetables more than meat. While still being active as an actor and director when he turned 90, he shared that he still had an active sex life and went to the gym to remain healthy. He described his lifestyle as everything in moderation: food, work, even fitness, and workout. Garcia started acting in the movie Siete Infantes de Lara in 1949. Among his films during his first 2 years in the industry were Kahit Ang Mundo'y Maguna in 1949, Huling Patok Ng Dugo and Kilabat Ng Lanjit shown both in 1950. At first, due to his Hispanic features and bearing, Mr. Garcia was typecast into playing villain roles. He did the film Contra Vida in 1955, directed by Olive La Torre. He was so effective as a villain that he won the FAMAS, Filipino Academy of Movie Arts and Sciences, award for Best Supporting Actor for 3 straight years from 1957 to 1959 for the movies Taga Sa Bato, 1957, Condenado, 1958, and Tanikalang Apoy, 1959, respectively. Garcia is the only individual to garner a 3 straight victory in any award from that certain institution. He directed his first movie Karagtang Ng Kahapon in 1961 and also directed another notable film Historia Un Amor in 1963. In 1969, Garcia directed Pinagbuklat Ng Lanjit, a biopic about former President Ferdinand Marcos which won him his first Best Director award from FAMAS. During the 1970s to the early 1980s, Garcia was an integral part of the film movement from the period of what is commonly called the Second Golden Age of Philippine cinema. He was in national artist and director Lino Bracas Tinambang Ka and Gunit Kulang, 1974, Ganito Kami Noon, Pano Ko Ngayon, 1976, and Miguelito, Ang Batang Rebelde, 1985, among other films. He went back to directing and produced Atsay in 1978 which won Best Picture at the Metro Manila Film Festival, starring Nora Honor. Garcia directed Magjasaka in 1986 and bagged back-to-back Luna Awards for Best Director for another film he directed a year after entitled San Nagtatago and Pag-ibig in 1987. He also acted opposite Fernando Poe, Jr. in Kapag Puno Na Ang Salap, 1987, and its sequel, Ako Ang Huasga, 1989, which Poe also directed. The Metro Manila Film Festival Award for Best Director was conferred to him for the film Immortal in 1989. He became a FAMAS Hall of Famer as a director in 1991. Garcia did the film Boyong Manalak, Hoodlum Terminator as the lead actor in 1991 and won the FAMAS Best Actor Plum for the film a year after, winning multiple times and non-consecutively in the next coming years of the decade for different movies including Sambayan Ang Enggalan Mo, 1998, Bakit May Kahapon Pa, 1996, and Mariano Mission, NBI, 1997. In 1998, he earned the Film Academy of the Philippines, FAP, Lifetime Achievement Award 11. He starred in Raymond Red's Anino, which won the grand prize in the short film category at the Cannes Film Festival in 1999. Garcia played an aged convict who shielded a young prisoner from harsh prison life and was bestowed the Best Actor Award for the movie Death Row in 2000. Garcia directed Abay Ina in 2001 and won another Luna Award as Best Director. He was awarded the Best Actor for the movie Mano Po in 2002. He earned his first Best Actor in a Drama Series award at the 2002 Star Awards. He earned the Urian Award for Pangunahing Actor, Best Actor, for the movie Death Row in 2000. In 2005, he played the lead role, a senior citizen coming to terms with his mortality, in Rica Arevalo's ICU bed #7, an entry in the first Cinemalaya Philippine Independent Film Festival for which he won Best Actor. The Natatanging Gawadurian Award was bestowed upon him in 2006. Garcia did the independent venture titled Buaka in 2012, directed by June Robles Lana, a young Palanksa Award winner and director, gave Garcia the script, and was worried that a big star like him would decline the role as the crew feared they could not afford him. The director admitted his concern to Garcia, who already read the script. To the director's surprise, Garcia nonchalantly asked, "So when do we start shooting?" Garcia earned his first International Film Award at the 55th Asia Pacific Film Festival as the lead actor for the movie on December 15, 2012, garnering the Asian Film Award for Best Actor, the only Filipino so far to win the award. He was also awarded the first Dolphy Lifetime Achievement Award, Ularang Alagad Ng Shining, during the Entertainment Press Society's Golden Screen TV Awards in 2013. In August 2014, Garcia was included in two lists, Inside Showbiz Magazine's list of 5 Best of the Living Filipino Actors, and the Philippines Yes Magazine's list of 2014's 100 Most Beautiful Stars. In 2015, he appeared in the television series program Little Nene. He transferred to ABS-CBN and portrayed Don Emilio on the longest-running action television show in the history of Philippine television entitled Ang Provinciano with Coco Martin from 2016 until 2019. Garcia returned to GMA Network and did Rosang Ajamat, but the show was shelved after the accident causing Garcia's eventual death occurred during the shooting of this show. Garcia continued to actively appear on films when he reached the age of 89 in 2018 and emphasized that retirement was never in my vocabulary. Garcia's last notable works were ML, an entry of 14th Cinemalaya Independent Film Festival, which he portrayed as Colonel De La Cruz, a retired Metrocom colonel suffering from Alzheimer's disease, leading him to believe that he is still living in the days of the Marcos dictatorship. With his performance on his movie won Gawadurian's Best Actor in the following year during the time Garcia went comatose after his accident, and Hint Ian Ng Lanjit, an entry of 2018 Q Cinema International Film Festival starring opposite Gina Pereno, as Manolo, who was reunited with his ex-girlfriend in purgatory. The said movie was also available on Netflix in the following year during also the time Garcia went comatose after the accident. Garcia also portrayed on his last movie appearance, Rainbow Sunset, as Ramon, an entry in the 2018 Metro Manila Film Festival directed by Joel Lamanon, as a gay senator who only came out when he reached elder age. Garcia was also nominated for as Best Actor but lost to Dennis Trillo. On June 8, 2019, Garcia was rushed to Mary Johnson Hospital in Tondo, Manila after tripping on a cable wire during a shoot of Rosang Ajamat, an upcoming television series produced by GMA Network. Unconscious, he was later transferred to the ICU at the Makati Medical Center the following day. The actual incident was captured on video. Initial reports stated that Garcia suffered a heart attack on set according to his family 38, but was later found to have suffered a neck and cervical fracture, possibly due to the fall. Contrary to earlier reports 3940, a CT scan showed that his brain was in a normal state, ruling out the possibility he suffered a stroke. 36 His condition later worsened, and on June 19, he had minimal signs of brain activity while remaining dependent on a ventilator. After falling into a coma for 12 days since the accident, he was pronounced dead on the afternoon, 4:55 p.m. GMT+8, of June 20, 2019, at the age of 90. Garcia's remains were cremated immediately after his death following his last wishes.